Star Wars Force Arena players, welcome to this brand new video. Today we're taking some Padme for a run in 2v2, making full use of the Hyper Adrenaline Rush. If you haven't got that, use a stun grenade. I was using a stun grenade earlier in this deck and it did help, but it is better with the Rush. And also, if you haven't got Captain Typo, you can replace him with some Rebel Troopers. Although obviously again he's good to have. And we are taking full advantage of the set bonus, set 7 for the Republic. So we're doing 7% extra damage plus the, I think it's 12% that Padme deals for organic units. And the idea of this particular deck is your main attack is going to be your drop ship, your iron mine, your drop pod, all on that middle turret. That is where all the action is going to happen. And then you use the rest of your troopers just to defend and just try and hold on for as long as you possibly can. Some games will be close, some games will be really close, and some games will be walkovers. It all depends on how your opponents respond. But most, even if they, defend a lot for the end, it's kind of like, well, they can't stop it. And here we go. So the turret locked onto the drop pod, and look at the amount of damage I'm doing there, because the gunship comes sweeping in, and it deals a ton of damage to the turret. Meanwhile, we are defending at the bottom lane there, and the Emperor wipes out everything. But as you see, the turret's gone. Yoda goes in there now as well, helps with the attack as I try and defend on that left lane. This keeps things a little bit busy, but Yoda really is going for it as he does die, taking the shield generator down to half health. Let's deal with that Sand Trooper. So I don't know about you guys, this week's been a really bizarre week in the game. We've not been able to log in and play. 2v2's back, which is great for the weekend. And obviously there's a new blind draw. Here we go again, another drop pod, in it goes. Speed boost, Yoda's there too, which really is going to help, and that's a GG right there. Thank you very much. So Yoda went for it. Sometimes I ping the map to say, hey, let's attack here. And I've noticed in a couple of games, I've done that, and my opponents just stormed the middle, and it hasn't really worked. So it might be a good or bad idea. It depends on you really about doing that. Eventually, if you've got a good partner with you, they should smarten up and think, actually, you know what, he's actually doing a lot of damage here. Let's support it with airstrikes, iron mines, that sort of stuff. Again, please pause the video. So I've only actually lost 2 games with this deck, and the reason for that was because my partner didn't actually play the game, just quit at the start, left the game. Both of them. Both 2 games in a row, same partner, left the game, and I thought, you know what, sod this. So here we go. Again, defending staunchly from Vader. Wait until I've got enough energy to support my attack. In goes my rocket ship. In goes the iron mine. And then wait for my energy to build back up. Doing a bit of damage there. Taking it down by a quarter health, which is nice. Making sure that I'm covering my turrets. There's no need for me to rush in. You can obviously support the attack if you want to. But there really is no need. It's just some more damage with my bags of wet hair from the drop pod. Here comes old Morley boy with his probes. So I wanted to attack Maul there, but for some reason I couldn't lock onto him. I just kept attacking the probe. It isn't too much of a problem. Just remember, in this deck, you really want to save your airship, your drop pod, and your iron mine for the turrets in the middle. You don't want to be using it to defend with, because you're just going to end up wasting the energy, and it means it's valuable seconds you won't have dealing damage to that turret. Look at the amount of damage that's doing right there. The clone troopers are on there, and the iron mine, boom, it's gone. Giving us a 2-0 lead with 1 minute 35 seconds to go. Maul does his usual trick again. In goes my drop pod. Vader is there to defend. He can't go around that way, so he has to walk around the other side, which is great for us because that means we're getting some more damage done on that turret. Hanging on right on that top left corner. Both turrets now down to nothing. But again, keeping the focus on that middle push and having my other troopers there just to defend with. There's no doubt about it, they might get a turret here, I think. But Han's got mines everywhere like candy. In goes a gunship. Vader's come away from the turret. But unfortunately for me, the Sand Trooper in there does a lot of damage. Maul drops down his droids, which is perfectly fine, as I drop down my iron mine to do some more damage on that turret. Han is covering really well. So the the stiff probe droids are just there now, but unfortunately I think someone's shooting them. But they're still intact, which is good. So at full health, in goes a drop pod again on the shield. Give it a slight boost with my adrenaline rush. In goes my gunship. He drops a Sand Trooper, which is perfectly fine. I've got an iron mine there, which I will now deploy. Drop down my stun double. And that's a GG right there. Again, they know it's coming, but they can't stop it. That's the good thing about this deck. And really, you want to get quick wins to get the Empire. We had a game where they dropped down 2 ATSs in the lane. You're like, oh wow. But because they spent all their energy, it gave us a chance to push that middle lane and win the day. We lost 2 turrets, but we won, which is perfect. And then we move into a final battle with Master Yoda. Is it Yoda? Yeah, with Mace Windu. Again, pause the video to check out the decks. And facing Cad Bane, which is good to see. He really is a tricky customer, and you have to be mindful about where you deploy your troopers around him when he's low in health, because he'll kill them all as he dies and explodes. So in goes a gunship, in goes a drop pod, beating away that turret. The turret locks onto my warrior there. Does a little bit of damage, but he had quite a lot of stuff there defending, so I could have waited maybe, but I didn't want to waste the energy. So I'll just drop down an iron mine just to kill and do some more damage up there. And here he comes now. No, he changed his mind. But he's deployed some assassins, so I throw down some riot troops just to keep him away from the turret. Take care of that sand trooper with my double. This one is a decoy. In she goes. Go on, Padme 2. Mini Padme. As Captain Typo runs back to me. In goes a gunship again on that turret. Clone troopers are in there, but Grievous deploys his guards, which is fine. Did a bit more damage, chipping away, nothing too extravagant there really. As you take down that light tank, and here comes his guards. I'll drop the pod again, but make sure you keep Grievous's guards away from your turrets, because they will deal a ton of damage right there. So it's a good push, good attack. The turret's down to quarter health. We're now moving into 1 minute 30 seconds left of the gameplay. Sometimes it all depends on how the cards fall as well, and if your partner's helping. As you can see, my partner's doing nothing to help in this particular match, which, unlike the other game where the partner helped me, meant that the game ended much quicker. But nonetheless, we're in business. Again, a ton of damage. In goes a double drop ship. Speed boost, but Grievous kills everything. The turret is down to fraction now. You just have to sneeze on it and it will be destroyed. But the Empire have the dark side, have a strong push down the middle. Great deployment there of Mace. In goes a drop pod again. It will now take down that middle turret, and then we'll start working on the shield generator with an iron mine supporting it, waiting for my energy to go back up. Yoda finally wakes up and jumps in there too, as they drop their own version of a gunship, do a ton of damage. But Yoda's jumping around, busy as, and it's going to be a GG with the iron mine. Rocket gunship to finish with 30 seconds left to go. Thank you very much. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you used Padme already? Her movement is really slow, and she appears to be about as responsive as Jabba the Hutt. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. May the Force be with you.